Antoine Laurent Lavoisier. Antoine Laurent Lavoisier, 1743 to 1794, was a French scientist who is considered the father of modern chemistry. He was born into a wealthy family in Paris and received a good education. He showed an early interest in science and mathematics, and he went on to study law at the University of Paris. However, his passion was science, and he soon began to devote himself to research. Lavoisier's most important work was in the field of combustion. He overthrew the prevailing phlogiston theory, which held that combustion was caused by the release of a weightless substance called phlogiston. Lavoisier showed that combustion is actually caused by the reaction of oxygen with other substances. He also developed the law of conservation of mass, which states that mass cannot be created or destroyed in a chemical reaction. Lavoisier's work helped to lay the foundation for modern chemistry. He developed a system for naming chemical elements and compounds that is still used today. He also helped to establish the use of the metric system. In addition to his scientific work, Lavoisier was also a successful businessman and public servant. He served as the director of the French Régie, which was responsible for collecting taxes. He also played a role in the development of the metric system. Despite his many accomplishments, Lavoisier was eventually caught up in the French Revolution. He was accused of tax evasion and was executed in 1794. His death was a major loss to science. Lavoisier is considered one of the most important scientists in history. His work helped to revolutionize chemistry and lay the foundation for modern science. Here are some of Lavoisier's most important accomplishments. Overthrew the phlogiston theory of combustion. Developed the law of conservation of mass. Developed a system for naming chemical elements and compounds. Helped to establish the use of the metric system. Here's some more information about Antoine Laurent Lavoisier. Early life and education. Born August 26, 1743, Paris, France. Wealthy family, only son. Studied law at the University of Paris, but pursued science independently. Attended lectures on chemistry, physics, and natural history. Became a member of the French Academy of Sciences at the age of 25. Contributions to chemistry. Overthrew the phlogiston theory. Proposed that combustion involved oxygen instead of releasing it, paving the way for modern understanding. Developed the law of conservation of mass. Established that mass remains constant during chemical reactions. Named chemical elements and compounds. Led to the systematic naming system used today. Quantified experiments. Emphasized accurate measurements and precise data recording. Collaborated with his wife, Marie Annie. She translated scientific papers, illustrated his work, and participated in experiments. Other achievements. Financier and public servant. Managed tax collection system and supported agricultural reforms. Promoted metric system. Advocated for a standardized system of weights and measures. Published influential textbooks. Helped disseminate scientific knowledge. Tragic end. Accused of tax evasion during the French Revolution. Executed by guillotine in 1794 at the age of 50. His death considered a major loss to science. Additional points of interest. Lavoisier's wife, Marie Annie, played a crucial role in his scientific endeavors. He established a private laboratory equipped with advanced instruments. His work influenced other scientists like Joseph Priestley and Joseph Louis Gay-Lussac. He advocated for a unified scientific language and clear communication of results. Further resources. Book, Lavoisier, Chemist, Revolutionary, Victim of the Terror, by Ian Inkster. Website, link to www.britannica.com. Your question about the experience of oxygen silicon is a bit ambiguous, and I need some more context to understand what you're looking for. Here are some interpretations of your question. 1. Experiencing oxygen and silicon as elements. Oxygen. As an element, oxygen itself doesn't have an experience, since it's not a living being. However, it plays a crucial role in supporting life on Earth, including our own breathing process. We wouldn't have any experience if not for oxygen. Silicon. Similar to oxygen, silicon as an element doesn't have an experience. However, it's the most abundant element in the Earth's crust and is widely used in electronics and other applications. 2. Experiencing materials made of oxygen and silicon. Silicon dioxide, silicon oxide. This is the most common compound formed by oxygen and silicon, found in sand and quartz. It's a solid material with no experience of its own but has various properties like being hard and heat resistant.